Good, good. Nothing much, sister. Nothing much. The princess is sleeping, so we're gonna do this real quick before she get up. How are you? What's up? Ooh, cool, cool. I love that. That's how you can reach the best version of yourself. Remember, in order to even do that and complete it too, all you have to do is accept all the parts of you. The parts you love, the parts you hate, the parts you like, the parts you dislike. Because all those parts make up the whole you. Oh, I miss my baby. She's about to have her baby. I'm screaming. She's about to have her own baby. Oh, congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing free personal reads, free personal mini reads to be exact. Every time you see me, ladies and gentlemen, everything is free here. Okay? All you have to do is put ME in the chat. I put your name down on a list, and we get started, and we get her done. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Put a 2 if you cannot. Put a 3 if you're new here and you never saw my face before. Oh, wait, we got to do the intro. But yes, Miss Farrow, that's how we play. That's how it's done. So you can follow the leader here, ladies and gentlemen. We won't lead you off the cliff. Everybody's trying to lead you to the left. What they don't tell you what's at the end of walking to the left. What the end is walking to the left is the cliff. You walk off the cliff. We guide you towards the right. So you can follow the leader here. We won't lead you astray. We won't lead you astray. So, ladies and gentlemen, magical beings of all realms, ages, dimensions, universes, galaxies, and realities, welcome back to the Divine Den and the Greenhouse. We the aliens, we do more than guide you. I know you're the Purple Power Ranger. You're our 6th Ranger. No, all right, Mr. Wasserstein. You have to be quiet, Mr. Wasserstein. Mr. Wasserstein is sleeping. Bang, 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 bang. Don't turn around and put your hands behind your back, Mr. Wasserstein. She'll come up in here. Y'all gonna see me get my ass kicked today. Am I drunk? Nah, not yet. I'm just very aware. No. I mean, like, you're entitled to what you believe, sweetheart. But no, I'm not drunk yet. Am I drinking? Of course, because I know too much about this place that they don't tell you. So, of course, it'll drive somebody insane. So, we are doing mini reads, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, of course, we're always going to have one or two of the flying monkeys in the back. Hi. We're playing the U game. We call this the U game. It's just a free mini read. Come pull up, come do high vibrational shit. I'm not on everybody's algorithm, ladies and gentlemen. And that's because, again, I know too much. So they don't want me on your algorithm. But if you found me today, there's a reason that you are here. So, Divine, Shiva Shembo, Michael Alam, and those are the names. First of all, Lord Shiva is the divine of this reality, of this universe. And, and Archangel Michael's real name is Michael Alam. Besides, y'all should go get the Urantia book because it comes from Urantica. But again, that's intergalactic stuff. Go watch our go watch our galactic message that we did yesterday. Today we're gonna play the U game. Divine, thank you for everything that we have and everything that we do not have. We're doing general messages, so like what you need to hear. I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. All right? I'll do about who I am after I do my intro. All right? So put a 3 if you're new here and you never saw my face before. That way I can introduce myself correctly and tell you about me and what I'm here to do. All right? I'm not like everybody else, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't want to be like everybody else. So, Divine, thank you for everything that we have and everything that we do not have, for we don't need it at this moment in time, Divine. Thank you for everything that you have done, will do, and don't do. I said doo-doo. Divine, we come to you with the utmost greatest worth of gratitude, unconditional love, understanding, understanding. We come to you, Divine, with the things that are out of our control, for we do not control them. The only thing that we can control, Divine, is the way that we react and the way that we respond. All beings of love and light that will do no harm to us and unto us, please make yourself present in everybody's everyday lives. Allow them to know that it is you, angels, and the divine that is guiding them through their gut intuition. All beings of love and light that would do no harm to us and unto us here at the Divine Den, please protect us from any evil eyes, the energy police. Because they out there, honey. Any bad minds, incantations, spell work, voodoo, hoodoo, and all that good cushion alcohol, low frequencies, low vibrations, low densities, low energies, and allow the enemy to know no matter what they do, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing the U game. You must put me to play this game. Donators skip the line for extra messages. Y'all can start putting me in the chat now if y'all want to participate. And if you just want to sit back, relax, enjoy the vibes, and watch the show, you can do that too. As my daughter would say, probably she'll come on here before we leave and say it, make sure you like and subscribe. We got you. And is that it? Oh, see, like nobody want to play. Everybody too scared. But that's fine. I don't give a fuck. I don't take this shit personal. I'm not here to be liked. We're playing the U game, ladies and gentlemen. You must put me to play this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they all leave because everybody wants what they want. They don't. Not a lot of people care about what they need. But that just shows everything that we've been talking about here Facebook, everywhere that we are. That this place is such a low vibrational area, a low vibrational planet, that it's fucking disgusting. People care about the low vibrations and people's trauma and failures, and ready to pull up their phone and laugh at other people at others' expense or others' expense. And then when it's time to look at themselves in the mirror and it's time to do their own inner work for their own selves so they can better themselves, so they can get what they need and manifest what they want, no, they're nowhere to be found because they're comfortable in the foundation that have been built for them. Lies and illusions. And if you want to vibe high, you know where to be. Come sit next to your brother Hezzy. And with that said, I guess we'll do you, and then we'll do a collective message, because nobody else wants to play. Everybody's probably too scared that I know their business, and I don't even need the cards to do it. So, which one you want, Purple Ranger? Which one you want, Miss Pharaoh? T. Which one would you like? You want 1, 2, or 3? You want your demons, the aliens, or your aliens, or your angels? Which one do you want? I know everybody's business, especially when they try to connect to me. And that's why a lot of people don't like me. But that's why I'm not a lot of people's tea. I'm not a cup of tea. It's because I'm really in tune. I'm really locked in, and I'm really not from here. But you know, everybody wants to believe what they want to believe. I'm not here for everybody else's beliefs. I'm here for the universal facts that cannot be explained on paper, can only be felt through experience. That part. So, you chose the angels. Your angels. Because remember, this is your work, your inner work. This is about you becoming the best version of yourself. This is why it's called the DivineDen, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to lead you to the water. We're not forcing you to drink anything. So let's see. Source, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have for Miss Tanya? Ooh, I got it. It's perfect. Dawn Star Turbo Powered. No, Mr. Wasserstein, that's the Power Rangers. Wrong Tanya, Mr. Wasserstein. What? First of all, the Tanya you're talking about is black, Mr. Wasserstein. And she's a Turbo Ranger, Mr. Wasserstein. A Turbo Ranger. All right, let's see what we got for you. And then we got more galactic messages, so we'll be on after this too. So I got news for everybody. Get used to this face. Get used to this face. Get used to this name. Because it's going to be everywhere. Your first card is Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I love yours too. Your first card, T, is Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? And I feel like, I'm telling you exactly what I feel. I don't feel like right now, I feel like you've mastered yourself. And because you've mastered yourself, that means you've mastered your emotions. And you could be, that's the inner work you could be talking about doing this whole week. Mastering thyself. And once you master thyself, those who have not mastered themselves or themselves get triggered, because that's when they start to see flaws in themselves through you. And it's not saying you're pointing out their flaws. It's just saying you want to be a better person. So you work on yourself. Others don't know how to do that. Others are afraid to do that. Again, I told you who I am, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to keep beating it over your head. No, shut up, Mr. Wasserstein. If they miss out and they lose out, then that's them. Bottom of the deck. Akasha, and this is for everybody, not just you. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. And their source telling you exactly who I am. And no, that's not me stroking my ego or being in my pride or saying I'm better than anybody. It's just the truth to whatever power is being held here. I know who it is. Ooh, who? No, Mr. Wasserstein. She's talking about, she knows who you are. Don't worry about it. I do. That's all I want to be, a better person. And because that's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about being the best version of yourself today than you were yesterday. Striving to be the best version of yourself tomorrow that you are today. And what comes with that is growing pains, challenges, conflicts. It's all just not gonna fall into your lap. So I love that you're out here triggering everybody because you want to do better, you want to be better. And I could put this, I could read this left, right, sideways, going up the stairs and going down the stairs, going up the stairs and going down the stairs, going up the sideways stairs. No, all right, Mr. Wasserstein. Oh, speaking of going up the sideways stairs, ladies and gentlemen, we do not own any of the copyrights. How does that correlate with what you're about to? Don't worry about it. We do not own any of the copyrights to any of the music playing in the background, any of the brands that you see. It doesn't matter. I don't own any of the copyrights to anything in the background. All right? Hi. Hola, ¿cómo estás? No, Mr. Wasserstein, don't start. We're doing free mini personal reads. If you would like to play, all you have to do is put me in the chat. I put your name on the list. Mind you, you'll be next if you play. And donate or skip the line for extra messages. It's just there to keep the structure. Yes, if you put me, you gotta put me. You have to put me in the chat. I can't just answer your question. It's not fair to the person that I'm in the middle of reading right now. Okay. Cecilia. Nice name. Nice to meet you. Where you from? You look pretty. No, all right, Mr. Wasserstein. I'm calling you Cece. Can I call you Cece? May I call you Cece? I'm calling you Cece. All right. So, Miss Tanya, your second card is The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you, because you've learned this lesson already. And now everybody's out here getting triggered. Why? Because Star Mother, you've mothered yourself. How can you mother yourself? How can you put yourself first? How can you pour all that love that you've been trying to give everybody else to yourself? And since you have done that, it is triggering a lot of people. That's not your problem. That's not your worries, because what's being required of you from spirit, from the universe, from source, is to go play. But it's all work and no play. It makes everybody have a bad day. I thought I was going to be cute. I was about to drop this whole shit. Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Because when you take life too serious, ladies and gentlemen, you miss out on the sentimental things. You miss out on the bigger picture because you're so focused on what you want or what you think you need. All right, let's get your advice. And then I need Cece. Where's Cece? And Miss Cece, if this is your first time here, this is what we do everywhere. I'm on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram because it's dry on Instagram. I'm on mainly Facebook, YouTube, and I'm trying to get to TikTok so we can play the TheUGame and we can help you unlock yourself and free your mind and be the best version of yourself. I think I'll be on here for another hour, but I'm going to be on again later with a collective read. I do both. On YouTube, we do the collective reads and we play the TheUGame, but on Facebook, we play the TheUGame. And Miss CC, all the information of who I am, what I'm here for, and where you can follow us, and if you catch this glitch, is right in the description, okay? If I simply don't know something, sweetheart, I tell you I don't know. All right? We speak truth to power over here. The more comfortable you allow me to be, well, the more comfortable you make me, the more myself I can be. So, keep all hands and feet inside the vehicles at all times. Cause I'm a doozy. All right, let's get your advice. And again, where's Miss Cece? And your advice, Miss Tanya, is... I can't believe how you just flew everywhere right now. I choose love no matter what, and that's what you've chosen, to love yourself no matter what. You're not going to allow anybody to talk down to you anymore, degrade you, break you down, so they can build you up with manipulation. My vibe speaks louder than my words, because remember, ladies and gentlemen, energy doesn't lie. People do. Let's get your last card. And where is Miss Cecilia? Your last card, Miss Tanya, is when I focus on my inner light, just like you were saying earlier, you got a lot of inner work to do that you're going to do. You don't have to do it because you've done it already. Okay, good. Don't go nowhere, sweetheart. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. The bottom of the deck is in reverse. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. And this is what you're doing right here, right now. Keep up the good work. All we did, Miss Tanya, is confirm that, yes, what you said, what you're going to do today is what you should do, what you should be doing today. Okay, Miss Cece. Miss Cecilia, which one would you like? Would you like... Well, you're new here, so would you like the tarot deck, which we call your demons, and we call them your demons because these keep it very real, meaning like my oracle cards are my angel wings and suit and ties, while the tarot cards are the demons and they tell you like it is. Well, you got options, sweetheart. You can choose the tarot deck, which we call your demons. You can choose the work your light deck, which we call your angels. Or you can choose the Starseed Oracle deck, which we call the aliens. It's really up to you, sweetheart. Whichever your soul calls to. This is how we work over here. We work with souls. We don't your demons. Let's do it. Let's do it. So first, before I pull anything, I do see, sweetheart, that you are looking for love, but stop chasing it. You asked me a question earlier, and I'm going to be very honest about it. Some of us have grown up with the interpretation that the women should always make the first move, or the man should always make the first move. You've been taught the man should always make the first move. This person has been taught, if she gives a glance or she gives a little, then you're in there, bro. Oh, sweetheart, love is love is love is love. Just because we're talking about love, sweetheart, your friend loves you. Does that mean he wants to fuck you? Who knows? They're men. Yet, yet the truth is, all love is not always about a significant other and being intimate. For example, your mom loves you. You fucking her? No. Some of them said to go for a coffee, but didn't invite me just yet. Will they? Well, sweetheart, to be honest, this is why we're talking about love. Because you may love these people, yet what's unfolding to you is that these people may not fuck with you the way that you thought they did. And that's not that's not a personal thing. It's just that that's who they were to begin with. But you kind of knew that already. That's why you be so skeptical to even go places with them. Because when you link up with them, they act different. They act shady when they get around different people. So the truth is, will they ask you to go out for coffee? Maybe. Yet, if they do not, don't be surprised why. And there's nothing wrong with that. And let me explain something to you, Miss Cece. When you are looking to better yourself, when change is on the horizon and you move with that change and you move into that uncomfortability, it makes other people uncomfortable too. Why? Because they are not used to the person that you're becoming. So this whole thing could be about you wanting to change and you doing the work to change, and because they want to stay the same, they may not invite you. It's fine. It's okay. I feel like at the end of it all, you've been through a lot of shit your whole life that you've been asking for new shit anyway. New people, new places, new things, new adventures, new love, new loyalty. And that's it. The main thing is about loyalty. Maybe you're the odd friend out, the odd one out of the friend group. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, because when shit hits the fan, just like it always does, when it does in their lives, who do they run to for advice? The odd one out of the group, because the odd one out of the group normally understands frequency, vibration, density, energy. The odd one out of the group is the most in tune one with what they feel with themselves. So, sweetheart, fuck if they're inviting you, you're changing for the better. And all this is gonna show you today, if they invite you or not, is where you are on your journey. If they don't invite you, it's because you've welcomed in this change and you are changing. If they do invite you, it just shows you as well that they're used to who you used to be. They love and enjoy who you used to be, not who you are becoming. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, emotional pain, grief, loss, healing. So don't take this as a loss. Take this as a gain, whether you get invited or not. You wouldn't be here, sweetheart, if you weren't praying for a higher frequency, praying to the actual source and the angels for confirmation, for clarity, for whatever it is that you've been called to see my face today. I'm here to answer your prayers. And I don't mean to sound like this holy person. I'm just being myself. So let's see. What do we have for Cece? See? This is what's happening with you. You got the Three of Wands, the Three of Fire. Progress, expansion, growth, foresight, as I just used my foresight, partnership. So again, you may be what they call the black sheep of the family. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, a sheep is still a sheep no matter the color of wool. Who you really are, Miss CC, is the golden child of your family. This is why you have these gifts that you've been actually suppressing since you were a child, because you've been taught by your parents or whoever, or whatever religion you grew up on, that it's wrong when it actually is right. This is why people, because you know shit. You try to help people. You try to tell your friends, and they don't like to listen. And then when shit hits the fan, here they come trying to partner up with you because you are right about your foresight. Whether it's tomorrow, whether you saw it and it happens tomorrow, today, later, next month, next year, 2,300 years from now. Doesn't matter. Foresight is foresight. Foresight's a gift. That means when you dream, you see into the future. And it doesn't need to be destiny into the future. It could be the next 5 minutes. That's why it's called deja vu. So as you make this progress, Miss Cece, to expand your growth, I wouldn't be surprised if your friends are like distancing themselves. The bottom of the deck right now is the Two of Swords, balance, choices, difficult decision, compromise, inner conflict. Well, as you have this inner conflict, they're making the choices and the difficult decision if they're going to invite you or not. But remember, it's not about if they invite you or not. We tell you what you need to hear over here, not what you want to hear. And what you need to hear is that, yes, sweetheart, sooner or later, they will fold, you will see it, because you want better for yourself. And they can't keep you stuck anymore. The Page of Pentacles or the Page of Earth is your second card. Opportunity, learning, exploitation, focus, practicality. Well, it's good to see that the only reason why you come to these things is because you like to ask questions, so before you doesn't work like that, sweetheart. Now this is where we blow your ego down, because this is not how it works, sweetheart. You only came in here with the position to think that you were going to hear what you wanted today. It was a simple yes or no for you. Practically, the truth is you are changing. You are being asked to change. This is why you see change on the outside. You have a friend that's into you as well. So, and you have a crush on him too. So, him, her, it doesn't matter. Energy does not have a gender. So, again, Miss Cece, you're learning. This is what you're here for. To learn the truth. And the truth is, whether they invite you or not, sweetheart, it's not going to stop this growth that you're going through inwardly. It's not going to stop it. You're being offered a chance. Do you want to stay in the 3D realm? Meaning you want to continue to give your soul to these materialistic things like they matter down here? Or would you like to do high vibrational shit and come with the source? But then again, Miss CC, the truth is it's really up to you. Nobody else can make up your mind for you. I just saw 3838. And if you come here or you go to any reading so it can make up your mind, you're using these tools for the wrong reasons. All these tools are, ladies and gentlemen, is to confirm what you already feel. If you're using these as an everyday basis thing to tell you what to do and where to go, you're not living your life. Remember, the energy that is being read, ladies and gentlemen, is the potential energy that you can embody if you choose to walk that path. Everybody has choices, everybody has free will. But you can't come over here or anywhere else talking about, oh, you said this, that, and the third, because you didn't do the inner work in order to embody the energy that we're reading today. That's where that practicality comes in. I could tell you, yeah, they're going to invite you to coffee. And then what? Because you were expecting the yes from them when you were probably the one that's supposed to suggest it and be real and be honest and call out the bullshit. Don't look at me like that, because you know it's true. But you see, this is probably why people don't like me, because I know too much of your business. And then it comes full circle about love. Because whoever this person is, whoever your friend them is, has a crush on you. And he's going to tell you about it. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Water. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Romance, charm, creativity, emotional sensitivity. Or is this the part where I can't see the comments anymore because we do too much high vibrational shit here in this low frequency world? And they like to shut us down. The Knight of Cups is the slowest moving knight in the deck, ladies and gentlemen. So somebody's mustering up the feelings to tell you how they feel. You could be mustering up the feelings to tell one of your friends how you feel about them. Either way, this energy is reciprocal. It is exchangeable. It is an equal give and take. So it's really up to you, Miss Cece. You have an opportunity to be more than friends with somebody, but you knew that already. Again, I don't read just for anybody, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here today and I read for you, you're already in tune. Romance, charm, creativity, emotional sensitivity. What? See, look, I can't make this shit up. The Tower. Chaos, upheaval, revelation, sudden change. And this is the sudden change, sweetheart. It's not about if they're going to invite you or not. What it's about is, are you going to continue? Are you going to make the moves to better yourself? The Four of Pentacles, financial stability, security, conservatism. If I spelled that right, if I said that right, I butcher words here, ladies and gentlemen. Control, possession. See, these friends wanted to control you. These friends wanted to control you. But again, you knew that already. So you just came here looking for confirmation where other reader has already told you. You're actually looking to know what to do. And the whole time you should be listening to yourself. Because that gut feeling is telling you what to do. You just seek outside validation, sweetheart. And we're not here to give you outside validation. We're here to turn you inward so you can seek your inside validation. Because it doesn't matter what the outside validation thinks or says. They don't live for you. They don't have the experience. They have it differently. The same experience differently. I want to use the Starseed Oracle deck to get your advice. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll play the TheUGame. If you're not afraid to play, you must put me in this comments. Don't need to skip the line for extra messages. Again, we are playing the TheUGame. If you're not afraid to play, you must put me to play. Don't need to skip the line for extra messages. Like I said, the intelligence of the universe lies within you, child of the cosmos. You know this already. That means that I'm talking to a mystic, a teacher, somebody who does what I do. You're just not allowed to read yourself because that's considered cheating. But you do it anyway. But hey, if you want to keep entertaining the chaos, sweetheart, stop trying to blame everybody else for the tower moments that are happening in your world. They have already showed you their true colors and their true face, whether it was 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 6 months ago, 2 months ago, 6 years ago, doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that you still choose to be in this when you already been guided to do your own thing. So this shows me that, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. You're a starseed. A spiritual being having a human experience, and you're aware that you're a spiritual being having a human experience. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what you need, not what you want. whether you try to test me or not, because again, you do this too. I wouldn't be surprised if you're a part of some, whatever, group, organization, coven. Hi, Wraith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I knew it because you're the magician. Like I said, I don't read for just normal people. I don't read for the regular humans. I read for the star seeds, the 144. And if you are karmic and you try to blend in with the energy, you get called out. You're not a karmic though, sweetheart. You're just moving stupidly because you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to your inner voice. But that's a trust thing. It's not all about being right. First of all, we got to sit that ego down, lady. That part. So, I feel two things here. What we just stated may not even be about you personally. Maybe it's the group that you chill around. And maybe your intuition's been telling you that. Second advice card is your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So it's time for these people, including you, to take creative accountability. I feel like you've been doing that as of recently. Can't make this shit up. You already know these friends are karmic. Bah, excuse me. So does it really matter if they invite you for some coffee or not? Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. This is about the polarity because you're imbalanced. Or actually, correction, they're imbalanced. And you used to be imbalanced, and now your spirit, your soul is calling for balance. Are you going to answer the call this time, Miss CC? Or are you going to keep wagging, putting your tails between your legs? That's how real it is. That's how real it is. That's how real it is. Baby steps, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. You don't do that. You second guess yourself. Just like you're second guessing yourself about if they're going to invite you or not. Doesn't matter if they do or not. They already showed you who they are. That's why you're being asked to walk away and do your own thing. Your last card is Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. The bottom of the deck is, again, karmic relationships. Because you already know that these friends are not your friends. You asked and was crying for brand new everything anyway. So why when the universe is trying to bring it in, asking you to trust yourself, asking you to take this leap because they're going to catch you, she's so afraid of. Especially that somebody that's in tune, that does this kind of work, that does witchy shit. Oh, see? Look, you didn't think I know that, huh? They do witchy shit too. Yeah, because you participated in it, your energy is in it, that means you get the karma too. And to be honest, this is all we have for you. All right. I don't know who's in here. They kicked everybody out. So, I guess, ladies and gentlemen, this was the TheUGame. And this is the part where I sadly bid you adieu. And I would like to think, unless somebody else wants to play, because I don't. Other than that, I would like to thank your spirit team, my spirit team, your galactic guides, your angels, your ancestors. I would like to thank those who donated, those who didn't donate. It's not about the donations, it's about the time, appreciation, and energy we have and share with each other. We like to usually drop a jewel here before we leave. And the jewel we're going to drop today is what you're so afraid of. Change, new energy. Come play the TheUGame. Come get better. Come manifest. I'll teach you. That's if you're open. If not, and I already know how this works. Only the purists can come here. So, I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys.